Just check whether voice is audible.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and screen is visible. Just before we have seen types of beam. There are 5 types of beam. Then types of supports. 4 types of support. 5 beam, 4 support, and 3 types of load. 5, 4, 3. You can remember in this way. 5 types of beams, 4 types of supports, and 3 types of loads. That is very simple. You can remember likewise what we have seen. Okay. Then let us start with the problem. Okay. So simple problem. We will start with the simple problem. Who will read first problem? Let us see what it is there in the problem. Okay. Or meanwhile, Ajinkya,
Yes, sir.
you have not given your name like F, whatever your roll number, and that give that in that way. Rename
Yes, sir.
yourself. Rename yourself. Then who else is there? Ashwini, Madne Patel. You can also rename yourself. Then okay, others are did it. No issue. So let us see problem number 1. We will solve 1 or 2 problem. Who will read problem statement?
Determine the magnitude of the forces P and Q for the given system of forces if it keeps the body in equilibrium.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So determine the magnitude of forces P and Q. So we have to find out magnitude of force P and Q for the given system of forces. For the given system of forces. Okay, as shown in following figure. If it keeps the body in equilibrium. So what it is given, just see. What it is given, just see. There are certain forces. Some are known to us, some are unknown to us. Okay. There are certain forces which are known and which are unknown. And whatever it may be, the number of forces are acting on the body, these are keeping bodies in rest, or it is given as this keeps the body is in equilibrium. This keeps the body is in equilibrium. That we have to find. That we are supposed to find. Okay. So if have you seen problem figure and problem statement? Have you read problem statement?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So are you understanding what it is given? काय दिले लक्षात येतंय का? What it is given?
Magnitude of forces.
काय करायचं आहे? Magnitude of forces is given or what?
Summation effects and
Let us see. Given forces. Let us give name to forces. Suppose F1 50 kilonewton. F2 Q, which is not known. F2 F3 equal to 80 kilonewton, and F4 equal to P. Let us say likewise. Let us assume likewise. To find what we are supposed to find, determine the magnitude of forces, unknown force or unknown forces P and Q we are supposed to find. Unknown forces P and Q. What is the condition? The condition काय दिले होतं in this problem?
Body in equilibrium.
Or in more precise, I will write all forces keep body in equilibrium. All forces keep body in equilibrium or is in equilibrium. Keep in equilibrium. Okay. हे सगळे force irrespective of acting of these forces, this body is in equilibrium. If body is in equilibrium, what it should come in your mind immediately? काय म्हणत नाही? Okay, resultant is 0. जर resultant 0 असेल तर further what it should come in your mind? If resultant is 0, okay, what further thing should it should come in your mind?
Summation of x and summation of y equal to 0.
Very good. Summation fx is equal to 0, summation fy is equal to 0. Means in short, if body is in equilibrium, it means immediately it should come in your mind conditions of equilibrium. It should come in your mind conditions of equilibrium. How many conditions of equilibrium are there?
3.
How many conditions of equilibrium are there?
3.
3.
Which are they?
Summation of x is equal to summation of y is equal to 0.
Summation. Third case, which is this?
Summation of
Summation of
moment
moment due to all
forces
forces
equal
is
to
0.
Very good. Summation of moment due to all the forces, it is also 0. Okay. So let us see one by one. So two forces are unknown. If we apply conditions of equilibrium, we will get force P and Q. Okay. So now while applying, now see the forces carefully. 50 kilonewton force is going towards left hand side horizontally. Q force, which is unknown, which is going vertically upward. 80 kilonewton force, which is inclined at 30 degree with horizontal going towards right. Not exactly right, but inclined at 30 degree. And force P inclined at 60 degree with horizontal and going towards left, we can say, or it is in third quadrant. So now, more precisely again, step by step, as body is in equilibrium, apply what? Conditions of equilibrium. Okay, conditions of equilibrium. We know three conditions of equilibrium: summation fx equal to 0, summation fy is equal to 0. Is it possible to apply third case here? Summation of moment due to all forces equal to 0.
No.
No, sir.
No. Why?
No, sir.
Why we will not be able to? Your answer is correct. We are not able to, or it is not possible to apply third case or third condition of equilibrium. Okay, but why?
दोन फोर्स काढायचे सर आपले.
Let it be, no. Let it be. What is the exact answer? I want specific, pinpoint answer.
Moment काढायसाठी डिस्टन्स लागते, तर डिस्टन्स पण नाही दिली.
Okay. Partially correct. Distances are not given. Okay. Any other? I want pinpoint answer. Do you know any point? Are you able to find a moment at any certain point? एखादा कुठला तरी पॉइंट घ्यावा म्हटलं तर तो कुठला घेणार तुम्ही? इज इट पॉसिबल फॉर यू टू सिलेक्ट एनी पॉइंट वेअर वी कॅन फाइंड द मोमेंट? असा कुठला पॉइंट आहे का या ऑब्जेक्ट मध्ये? Or more precisely, again, what I will say, all forces are concurrent forces. These are concurrent forces. एकाच पॉइंट मधून पास होतात सगळे. If at all you will take suppose this intersection point. तुम्ही जर हा intersection point घेतला आणि या ठिकाणी मोमेंट घ्यायला गेला, suppose you will try to take moment at that intersection, what will happen?
0 येईल moment.
Moment 0 येणार. So what is the use of that then? So there is no use. That's why in this case only two conditions you are able to apply. Only two. Summation fx is equal to 0, summation fy is equal to 0. You will get P and Q. Okay, you will get P and Q. Then let us apply. Which we will apply? First case. Which is that condition? Summation. Shall we apply like this? Summation fx is equal to 0.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why we are applying this condition? Summation fx is equal to 0. Because upon
Body is in equilibrium.
very good. Body is in equilibrium. Now tell me, what is the x component of F1 force? 50 kilonewton.
Minus 50.
Minus 50. Very good. Next, for force Q. Tell me.
Q.
Force
0.
0 because it is vertical force. Next, 80 kilonewton.
80 cos 30.
80 cos 30.
80 cos 30. For force P, what will it will come?
Minus P cos
Minus 60
Minus
cos
cos
60.
60.
Minus 60.
Minus P cos 60.
Minus P cos 60 equal to 0. From this, calculate P. Very simple. From this, calculate P. And tell me how much it is. How much it is? Or you have thrown out your calculator somewhere because we are studying theory from last few lectures. Is it? Whether calculator is with you? Are you with calculator?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me. I am waiting for your answer. Rutuja Kavde, are you in the room?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the answer? Pranali, Jagdale Mahesh, Avinash Kapre, Rutika Pawar, Utkarsha Shinde, Akash, Pratik, many more are there. Huh? Tell me first, what is value of P?
38.56.
38.56.
sir.
Very good. 38.56.
56.
56.
38.56 kilonewton. It will be kilonewton. Now, apply summation Fy equal to 0. Who will tell? Summation Fy is equal to 0. For force F1, 50 kilonewton. What will be its Y component for 50 kilonewton force?
0.
0.
It will be 0. Very good. What will be the Y component of second force Q?
Q.
Plus Q. Okay. What will be the Y component of third force 80 kilonewton, which is inclined at 30 degree with horizontal?
Minus 80
Minus
sin
80
30.
sin
80
30.
sin 30.
Minus 80 sin 30. Very good. Next, what will be the Y component of force P, which we have calculated? Now, don't write P because value of P is with us now. Tell me, what is the value of P? We have calculated minus
Minus
38.56
38.60
sin 60.
sin 60 equal to 0. From this, calculate Q. So are you observing? If your value of P will go wrong, automatically your value of Q will go wrong. That is the specialty of our subject. If initially you will commit certain mistake, further things will go wrong automatically. So try to find out that also.
Sir, 73.39.
Very good. 73.39.
Same, sir.
Yes, sir.
73.39.
39.
39.
Only these two things are asked, nothing else. In this problem, only these things are asked, nothing other. एवढ्याच गोष्टी विचारलेल्या आहेत, nothing else. Unknown force of P and Q we are supposed to find. Neither it is asked to find their resultant, nothing. If you will find its resultant, what will happen? How will you?
0 येणार.
Will you cross check? यायलाच पाहिजे, but is it possible? Summation fx and fy. You can check. Let us see. आपण जे शिकतोय ते खरं तर आहे का नक्की? Will you calculate as a part? Let us see. Summation fx किती येते सांगा बरं बघू. With this value of आपण किती काढली pitch. Okay. So it will become 0. Summation fx will become 0, fy will become 0. Not necessary. Resultant is also come 0. तर काय काढायची पण गरज नाही, because both values will come 0. तुमचं समीक्षा fy आणि fx 0 येणार आहे, त्याच्यामुळे r काय काढायची गरज नाही. Are you getting? Resultant will come 0. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So likewise we have to apply the condition. अशा condition apply करायच्या आहेत in this way. So whenever if it is said that body is in equilibrium, we should apply the conditions of equilibrium. As we know, 3 conditions that we have to apply and we have to get answer. Okay, shall we go next?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Next. Just check. Next. Who will read this problem again? I will give Utkarsha Shinde. Utkarsha 51. Please read the problem.
A crank ABC carries two forces at point A and C, as shown in following figure, which keeps the crank in equilibrium. Determine force P.
Determine force P. So a crank ABC means it is a one component. Don't worry what is that component, etc. So one component is given whose name is crank, and it carries two forces at point A and C. At point A and C. Okay, as shown in following figure. Okay, which keeps the crank in equilibrium. So most important word. That's why I have underlined this. Most important word from the problem statement. Okay, whatever these two forces are acting on that crank, it keeps in that crank in equilibrium. Determine the force P. We want to find force P. Okay. So once, so here I will write solution. Once we are going to start solution of problem. Once we are going to start solution of problem. So first thing is to find out free body diagram. प्रॉब्लेम काय समजला, म्हणजे असं एक ब्रॅकेट म्हणून आपण असं ब्रॅकेट इन प्रॅक्टिकल यू माइट हॅव सीन असं एक ब्रॅकेट आहे, अँगल ब्रॅकेट म्हणून आपण अँगल सारखं, and on that angle bracket forces are acting. One is force P and another one is 60 Newton force at an angle of 30 degree, and it is fixed at point B. तर म्हटले बघा हिंज आहे, फिक्स आहे तिथं ते, and whatever it may be the forces are acting, it keeps this bracket into equilibrium. This bracket into equilibrium, and then we are supposed to find unknown force P. Okay. So let us say for F1, we will take name as a P, and F2 we will take as a 60 Newton force. Okay, F2 is 60 Newton force. Okay. So once such problem will be there in front of you. Okay. So immediately we have to apply condition of equilibrium, or before that we have to go for free body diagram. What is free body diagram? FBD of crank ABC is what is FBD? FBD means what?
Free body
Free
diagram.
body diagram.
Free body diagram of the crank is means what is free body diagram?
The diagram with all action and reaction forces.
Whether we are drawing that in that body, आपण बॉडी ड्रॉ करतो का त्याच्यामध्ये फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम मध्ये?
No, sir.
No.
No. Are you sure? And what is free body then? आपण दोन टर्म बघितल्या होत्या बघा, एक म्हणजे फ्री बॉडी आणि दुसरी म्हणजे फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम. Likewise, two terms we have seen. Okay, one is free body, another one is free body diagram. Likewise, I will go back for your information again. Here it is. See these two terms. First one is free body. What is free body? A body when separated from the surrounding without any force, then it is called as free body. म्हणजे फक्त तुम्ही बॉडीज दाखवत आहे. आता आपल्या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये which is our body? Crank. Are you getting? That angular crank is our body. If we will not show any force, only crank, म्हणजे ते काय झालं?
Free body.
Free body.
Free body. It will be free body. But what is free body diagram? A diagram of free body. A diagram of free body along with active and reactive forces is known as free body diagram. Means here body is also necessary to show, because how we are going to show where it is. So that also it is necessary to show. So let us show that as well. So it is not the case only in this way, free body diagram. Okay. So likewise, a line diagram for the. In short, it is line diagram, not necessary to draw its thickness, etc. Nothing. So just I will give name, point A, point C, point B. Here force is applied at point which is a P. Here force is 30 degree. Okay, and 30 degree 60 Newton force. 60 Newton. Okay, here it is point B. Okay, this much, and these distances are also given. 400 mm, and this one is how much it is?
300.
300.
300 mm.
300. Okay. Likewise, forces are given. Now let us see. We'll apply. Very simple. So as body is only force P, we have to apply. What we are supposed to determine force P? Very simple then. As body is in equilibrium. As body is in equilibrium. Suppose we will apply summation fx is equal to 0. Just a second. Suppose we will apply summation fx is equal to 0. Open fx is equal to 0 म्हटलं काय येईल मग? Force P. What it will come? Minus P or plus P?
Minus P.
Minus P.
Minus P. Then what about
Minus
this?
60 cos 30.
60 cos 30. Okay. Next. Minus 60 cos 30 equal to?
Equal to 0.
Equal to 0. Equal to. Calculate then.
Minus 51.96.
Minus
51.96.
is it coming minus?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, minus 51 point.
96.
96.
How it will come minus? This will go to
सर
this.
टी आपण इकडच्या
T
डिरेक्शन ने दाखवलो ना,
हा.
डिरेक्शन आपोआप चेंज होते सर मायनस लावल्यावर परत मायनस मायनस प्लस होईल 60 cos 30 राईट डिरेक्शन ने जाईल सर.
Then it will come into equilibrium. Okay, got it. Minus
96.
minus 51.96 Newton. There is no, I think, not necessary to think more. So, as body is in equilibrium, you can apply. Suppose we would have applied summation fy is equal to 0. आपण जर समेशन fy 0 केलं असतं तर काय आलं असतं?
त्याच्यात पी फोर्सच येत नाही सर.
It will not come because it is horizontal. हे एक लॉजिक असू शकते या प्रॉब्लेमचं. If you will apply summation fx, it will become 0. Okay. Which is next lecture? Next lecture कुठला आहे?
UHV.
PCME.
PCME 2.
BCME 2 means civil or mechanical?
Mechanical.
Mechanical. Okay, then shall we stop for today? We will stop for today. We will solve. Now problems are there. Very simple again. Good problems you can take. This problem we will solve in next lecture. Let me check. So whatever we have seen, just go for revision of that. So that we will solve next problem in next lecture. How was the UT unit test? I think it was very easy.
Yes, sir.
Because
sir.
there are two
sir.
things. You should not lose your confidence. Number one, that was my first motto. At the same time, now if I have taken one step behind, some of you might be not understanding. That's why I have taken very easy questions. Don't worry. It should not happen that you are going in overconfidence. दुसरी गोष्ट पण होऊ नये, because EME nothing is there. In this way you should not think. Once now next tests are going to come, difficulty level I am going to increase step by step. My intention, you should not surrender. आपल्याला हे काय जमणारच नाही. It should not happen like this. That's why I have kept very easy questions. Very easy, I am saying. For IC1, little challenging questions I am going to put. Further again, something challenging. So don't go in overconfidence. At the same time, you should not lose the confidence. You should be confident about our subject. That is my intention. Okay, that's why I kept very easy questions, almost easy, moderate, some moderate, easy.
सर
Like,
ते न्यूटनच्या लॉचा क्वेश्चन होता ना, तिथं अनबॅलन्स्ड तो शब्द नव्हता, पण आन्सर तेच येते ना.
I will check.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
sir.
okay, I will check. If there is a problem, I will check. I have not remembering questions. Long back I have said. I will check questions. Don't worry.
सर मार्क्स अजून
Marks-
नाही ना सांगितले.
Marks will be once all UT over for all subjects. You will get message from college side. Your attendance and marks. If at all you want to know, probable next lecture I will tell. Don't worry. Okay, we will stop for today. Next teacher may be on waiting. Thank you.